Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. How are you all students? Today this is the 8th lecture of grade 10th. The chapter name is Chemical Industries and the topic name is Petroleum Industry. Now introduction to petroleum industry. Petroleum is a general term given to hydrocarbon mixture found in nature below the surface of the earth. You have studied in previous classes that petroleum consists of mixture of hydrocarbons that contains carbon and hydrogen. Petroleum occurs either in gaseous form, which is called as natural gas, in liquid form called as crude oil or rock oil or mineral oil, in solid form called as bitumen or pitch. Many useful materials on which modern life depends are produced by the petrochemical industry, such as fuels, solvents, lubricants, polymers, detergents, etc. Crude oil cannot be used directly but must be refined before use. आपने डेली लाइफ में देखा होगा कि हम पेट्रोलियम की रिफाइनिंग करते हैं, यानी उससे इम्प्योरिटीज़ को रिमूव करते हैं, डायरेक्टली यूज़ नहीं कर सकते. इसी तरह क्रूड ऑयल मीन्स पेट्रोलियम को पहले रिफाइन किया जाता है और फिर उसको यूज़ किया जाता है. Commercially useful products are produced by the petrochemical industry, collectively called as petrochemicals. Crude oil is an important raw material and the source of many useful substances such as fuels and a chemical feedstock for the petrochemical industry. The crude oil consists of many useful substances such as fuels, from which endless products including plastics and drugs are produced. From petroleum, plastics and drugs etc. can be produced. The word petroleum is a combination of two Latin words, that is, petro means rock and oleum means oil. The petroleum is crude oil, mineral oil, rock oil. It is present as dark viscous liquid under the ground at different depths. मैंने आपको बताया था पहले भी कि हमारे पास जो पेट्रोलियम होता है वो अंडरग्राउंड प्रोड्यूस होता है. उसके साथ इम्प्योरिटीज़ होती हैं, मिनरल्स होते हैं, वाटर होता है, सैंड के पार्टिकल्स होते हैं. हमें उन सैंड के पार्टिकल्स को रिमूव करके पेट्रोलियम को रिफाइन करना होता है, प्योर बनाना होता है, और फिर हम उस पेट्रोलियम को यूज़ करते हैं. बेसिकली ये जो फ्यूल्स हैं, यानी वो तमाम सब्सटेंसेस जो एज ए फ्यूल यूज़ होते हैं, वो ब्लैक ब्राउनिश मीन्स डार्किश कलर, डार्किश शेड देते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल कोल हैज़ ब्लैकिश ब्राउन कलर. नाउ द पेट्रोलियम इज present as a dark viscous liquid under the ground at different depths. The petroleum is mainly composed of hydrocarbons. The petroleum is mainly composed of hydrocarbons, that is, compounds containing carbon and hydrogen only. Any compound which is not a hydrocarbon is considered as impurity. It means that पेट्रोलियम हाइड्रोकार्बन्स का मिक्सचर है, और अगर कोई कंपाउंड हाइड्रोकार्बन का मिक्सचर नहीं होगा, मीन उसमें कोई कार्बन कोई हाइड्रोजन नहीं होगा, इट मीन्स दैट इट डजंट बिलोंग टू पेट्रोलियम. दिस इज एन इम्प्योरिटी और पार्टिकल ऑफ सैंड और एनी मिनरल एटसेट्रा. इट इज नॉट पेट्रोलियम. द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट इम्प्योरिटीज आर organic sulfur compounds, that is hydrogen sulfide and mercaptans, organic nitrogen compounds, that is pyridine derivatives. I have drawn pyridine in your classes, that 6-membered ring with a nitrogen at 6th number carbon. Other impurities are present, namely oxygen compounds, for example oxides, carbonates and sulfates, phosphorus compounds, mineral salts, for example sodium chloride, magnesium chloride, mineral elements, for example vanadium and nickel. So petroleum in the underground path mainly consists of minerals, salts, oxides, sulfides, carbonates. We have to refine petroleum from all these components. We have to purify the petroleum. Now, occurrence and uses of petroleum. The deposits of petroleum are found at about 200 to 1000 feet below the earth's surface. It means that it is present at the high depth. The richest deposits of petroleum are located in Saudi Arabia, Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, United Arab Emirates, and other Middle East countries. Russian Federation and Central Asian states have also rich oil deposits. Petroleum is also found in the Central African states such as Libya, Nigeria, Venezuela, Mexico, Canada, and United States of America. In all these countries, in all these states, petroleum is found in a great quantity. In Pakistan, search for petroleum is being done on the priority basis. Some oil is being extracted from Meal and Tut in Potohar areas of Punjab, Badin and Hyderabad districts of Sindh, Kohat and Karak district of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Its composition varies according to its place of occurrence. It exists in all three states of matter. In the solid form it is called as asphalt, in the liquid it is known as crude oil, and while in gaseous form it is called as natural gas. I have told you previously that petroleum can exist in solid, liquid and gaseous form. However, it also found in all the provinces of the Pakistan and in the countries which I have told you, that Canada, Mexico, United States of America, etc. Now the main uses of petroleum products are: petroleum is used as a fuel, petroleum is used as a lubricant, petroleum is used as a raw material for the petrochemical industry. It is used as a source of heat and power generation. For example, kerosene and fuel oils. Now the origin of petroleum. Chinese used petroleum as fuel as early as 200 BC. There are two theories about the origin of petroleum, that is inorganic or abiotic origin and organic origin. First is carbide theory or inorganic or abiotic origin. This theory was first put forward by Russian chemist Mendeleev. Mendeleev react steam with the metal carbides at high temperature and pressure under the surface of the earth and then produced petroleum. But this theory didn't gain popularity. The hydrocarbons present in petroleum are formed by the action of water on inorganic carbides. They are formed by the reaction of metal and carbon under high temperature and pressure conditions inside the earth. Here are some examples of the carbide theory. That is, metal react with carbon. Calcium is a metal, aluminium is a metal, calcium carbide is a metal. So these reacts with carbon to form petroleum products. These lower hydrocarbons then undergo hydrogenation and polymerization to give various types of hydrocarbons. It means when hydrocarbons are formed, the compound will be petroleum. But when there will be no carbon and hydrogen, then the compound will not be petroleum, because petroleum is the mixture of hydrocarbons. So when hydrocarbons will be obtained, it means that it may be paraffins, aromatics and cycloparaffins. However, this theory fails to explain the following facts: that it's presence of nitrogen and sulfur compounds, presence of chlorophyll and hemine, presence of optically active compounds. The second one is the organic origin or the organic theory. According to this theory, the remains of plants and animals were buried under the soil millions of years ago. These dead organic matter were converted into petroleum by the action of bacteria under the influence of temperature and pressure of the earth. सबसे पहले जो डेड प्लांट्स एंड एनिमल्स थे, उनकी रिमेन्स को जलाया गया अंडर द सॉइल. उन डेड रिमेन्स को कन्वर्ट किया गया पेट्रोलियम में. किसके ज़रिए? बैक्टीरिया के ज़रिए. प्रॉपर प्रेशर एंड टेम्परेचर की कंडीशंस दी गई और अंडर द एक्शन ऑफ बैक्टीरिया पेट्रोलियम को प्रोड्यूस किया गया फ्रॉम द डेड रिमेन्स और द डेड ऑर्गेनिक मैटर. These deposits trapped between the layers of the non-porous rocks, the oil and gas thus formed could not come out and collected underground. This theory gained popularity. Here we obtained petroleum underground. So according to this theory, certain places have been covered by the sea during early geological ages. Such waters, that is shallow waters, are rich in animals or vegetable life, usually marine organisms, large or microscopic. On dying, marine organisms sink to the bottom of the sea and are buried. Later on, the sea shores recede, leaving these deposits remains as a surface layer on the land. What it means? It means that from the dead organic matter, we convert the dead organic matter into petroleum by the action of bacteria. The simple about organic theory is this. Thank you so much.